Chat. Making old man noises. Oh my god, I like instantly have to blink. Hi, my sinuses are killing me today, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna fire another everyone ad. I've switched to adding everyone. If you are in my Discord, you are getting added when I stream live. Heck of a time, chat. Immediately get dumped out starting stream. Okay, let's log in. Let's actually log in before it gets any worse. All right. Now we are cooking. Wow, it was like instantly logged in. Don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, we'll go Final Fantasy 14. My like eyeballs itch immediately. I've been like hot, sweaty, and sinusy today. It's a little crazy. So the plans are to do stuff. Actually do the custom delivery. Because I like opened the cutscene and then immediately left to go to Aux. And then probably go back to Aux. So, it's where we are. That's what we're doing. My water bottle will cap up again. Okay. Hey, I recognize that guy. Yeah, we had some juice problems. Let's see. Are we good? Yeah, we're not dropping any frames, so the connection should be good now. If you experienced buffering, refresh, and we should be back. Alright, the boys are just sitting in Crocom's muted somebody. I'll put myself in there. I'll put myself in there and then go to Taquito. There Taquito is. Okay, so what are you got? So I can make billboards or I can mine chalk. In Urcopacha. Except for Loth. Loth is currently debating if he wants to show up for the stream. I think it's fine if he doesn't. Because he had an emergency tooth extraction yesterday. After failed betrayal, he went to the dentist immediately and had a tooth taken out. So I think it's fine. No book. I meant to pick up a new book last week, didn't do that. We immediately went into the new place, Idleshire. I wonder if the developers planned it that Chloe is not really closer to either Aetheryte node in Idleshire. I guess that one's a little... I guess that one's, like, not that bad, but you do gotta, like, cross laterally and go up this ladder anyway. Like, it's not... Alright, we got new Wondrous Tales. How fucked up is it this week? Deep Dungeons, CCE. Pretty normal stuff. Tuyulo. Urgopacha. Let's go get Aunt T some chalk. Alright, Loth is confirming he will not show. It's good. If I had a tooth out, I wouldn't fucking be here either. Place they call Sorrow. Also, it's been a little bit since a custom delivery, so I had to remember what menu it's in, because duty timers is a little weird now that I think about it. No, it's true. It's not any better or worse, I guess, than anywhere. It's just one of those things that's like, huh, that is a little odd place to put it. Where do they call Sorrow? Sentinel, Sunken Stars. Oh, Sorrow's down there. Okay. So technically, actually, it would be closer to go for Warlord's Echo. Couple. He's can breaking. I'm spinning out. Chalk successful. I didn't recognize Strata was sitting down before. Where'd you get a pencil skirt and leggings? Could we charter a taco dirigible? I'll say to send some couriers. Handy help. So, warming crystals in Shaloni. We're delivering. Just the first phase because it's easy. Let's hunt down the second collectible. Okay. In the Piari Yaoinan plane. It's a lot of syllables, but I think we got it. I mentioned it earlier, just probably, you know, I'm doing the new custom deliveries right now because I absolutely didn't do any of those last week. Just unlocked them and left, and then probably go back to Oxia and attack more trees with my pick. That is north. God, I checked. We've been going fucking backwards. Howdy. I am also here to collect. I think people are fate farming right now in Trelawney. Revisit. Love when that happens. Many warming crystals, but we can hold on to those. Hopefully Forever Cold, our hub world is on whatever Finnish ethnopop control is on. And that'll be maxed out deliveries. Dessert taco? Well, no, she's saying she could make it with fruits and honey if we wanted, but that's, wild. Aunt T will truly make any kind of taco. Yeah, that's her dialogue for maxing out deliveries for a week is basically like, oh, you've been working so hard. Here, let me make you a taco. Spicy, mild, make it with fruits and honey even. Alright, so hold on to the rest of those. So we can just turn them in next week. Wrong X-Pack. Best Ways Burrow. Driving away. Yeah, you can just talk to Driving Way and it'll just take you straight there. We've revamped, we have a little square now. 18K credits. Acquired some number of drone bits. Let's see, where's my missions? So weird. I need some 4, but none of my current Class A's give any 4. Gotta go down to B. It's a little weird, yeah. Okay, I do need 2, though. No, that's good to know. Oh, and we got a new aetheryte over here. This tramline should take me right there. Oh, I got a big old excavation machine out here. Aetheryte activated. Well, let's take a little gander around this area. What is this? No, it is water. Okay. Now we've got giant bismuth crystals. We have a pretty good amount of bismuth netherite. So if you want to make bismuth runs, you got to cut it with zinc and copper. Okay, but I'm pretty sure to actually do my missions. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the other aetheryte. This will be a mount or a mech op, this giant tree-cutting machine. They got a few of these, but they're, like, huge. Yeah, we're enjoying the new planet. Were you not there here last week, Luff? We was crafting and gathering. Chad, apparently his idea of relaxing is downloading Voices of the Void again. gathering point. I guess blue is the least. No. Here. All right. All right, it's this one. Just gotta bet it all on meticulous. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those in my list. I don't know what's up. Yeah, I'm sure like he does. I'm still on like 4 and 5. Yeah, no, it's a big boy, if you will. Okay. Actually, shit. Wow, time flies. This is the first 14 stream since they announced Rebirth. Not Rebirth. Revelations. Crazy. And also, they're repackaging Brave Exvius into a standalone game. Yeah, they're doing... Nope, back up. No, I don't have a pilot. I don't have credits for a pilot one. Well, we'll set up for ground call. But yeah, no. I feel like it's going to be one of those things that's going to be a real watershed, you know, for future content. If you truly want more, you know, old school style, turn-based, you know, HD 2D games that are officially Final Fantasy games, you better buy this one, because otherwise you're talking out ye ass. Yeah, and then, you know, probably the... Oh, there's a couple of ones. They cycled through a few. I talked about this, I think, when the trailer first dropped in our Discord. It was like, it seems like after a while, like, Square has recently learned that just, like, with the international market, they can't just launch a new mobile game. Not necessarily a gacha, but a lot of them are these days. But they can't necessarily, like, launch a gacha game every year, support it for like a year or two, and then just let it die. Like, it's just not profitable. It's true. Some of them had. True. I think that had the collab. We'll see if she's in the new game. But yeah, no. So like, it looks neat. I'm interested in that kind of stuff. I you know, don't mind the style, but also I like the bigger productions. And also there's, you know, Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. Square Enix is truly killing it. Yeah, there's a decent number of times that kind of happens with some, trailers. Like, the gameplay is similar to the demo they had for the announcement trailer. I would assume it's, like, the direction they're going, but I don't even... Did the new trailer have a window? Did... Okay, no. So, yeah, like, it's still... I feel like because it was, like, no offense to Nintendo, like, I think they have been pretty supportive with Square since the Switch 2 can actually run Square Enix games. It feels kind of like Square decided to, like, kind of give everybody something, you know, except maybe Xbox. I don't actually know if there was any Square Enix stuff at Xbox. But they ended up with, you know, Kingdom Hearts 4 at the Nintendo Direct just because they were like... Okay, everybody's going to keep fucking asking about Kingdom Hearts 4, but also, we're not really any further along in it than we were because Nomura's still involved in, you know, the FF7 trilogy. So they had to put out something, you know. At least kudos to Square for, like, putting out a something trailer, even if it's not very... Yes. And they did cancel Missing Link, which was supposed to be, you know, a phone game bridge into this next game. So, like, letting people know, no, Kingdom Hearts 4 is still real. It's still a ways off, though. Like, that's better, I think, than the other thing that I see a lot in the news, which is like every time there's a chance for Xbox or Bethesda to say something, everybody's like, hey, anything about Elder Scrolls 6? And the answer is no, because it wasn't a real fucking announcement. There wasn't anything in the trailer. There was just a logo. They only posted it to shut people up about Fallout 76. And I hope it keeps coming back to bite them in the ass, because it was a dumbass decision. Phase 2 already. Is he lucky to get his mech op chance? But yeah, like, I think it's better for them to say something. But it definitely is kind of like, you know, just like throwing it out there, and it's like, okay, yeah, sure, that's cool. You know, everybody gets a little something. Kingdom Hearts is trucking. I think in general, people do kind of overhype some of these, like, very anticipated trailers. Like, I'll say this, right? Like, we were begging Square, us personally, we're begging Square for that announcement and trailer for Revelation. Like, we were like, okay, when's it coming? I know you're working on it. When are we gonna, you know, you're talking about it in press. When's gonna be the time you have a trailer, you have an announcement? And to their credit, they waited pretty late in the cycle until everything was locked in, and then they were like, okay, this thing's gonna be multi-plat day one. The second game's out on every platform. All right, bingo bongo. We'll see you in next spring. Boom. Name, title, trailer, and like letter rip, right? It's true. Oh, yeah, people keep asking Nomura about it, and he's just like, we're working on it. I'm busy. Well, and if you know, if that's like the idea is that they want to like buy that year of like, okay guys, okay, be cool. We are still working on Kingdom Hearts 4. We have some new stuff to show. You know, we've got some early demo shit. Please be cool for like another year. Like, I think the trailer will accomplish that. I also think they mocked up a trailer because they are now officially like, we remember how we joked about the FF, you know, in a few years the FF7 trilogy bundle is going to go crazy. They are literally doing the trilogy bundle with Kingdom Hearts. They are now like offering or planning to offer a package which is, you know, 1 through 2.5, 2.8, and 3 plus Remind, like as one single bundle on all platforms. So, like, it is, you know, if they're ready with that, they've got a decent, you know, whatchamacallit, you know, decent time to be like, okay, we are still working in Kingdom Hearts 4. If you have no idea what the fuck's going on, check out these games. We've tied them all up in one big bow. Well, people who played the beta for Missing Link, right? Like, because it never happened. It's... Oh, is those guys? Union Cross. There are at least, like... That at least, like, there's the bundle of, like, cutscenes for Union Cross and comments in the bundles. I think the concept was neat because, like, it's only players who have finished the story, and sent it on to the future. But it's like, wow, I didn't even realize some of this stuff was happening, kind of a thing. That's like, that really is, I think, with the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, that's kicked off that discussion again. That really is kind of like Kingdom Hearts' problem. I am still going to assert that, like, honestly, compared to other, there are some other media, Kingdom Hearts isn't that complicated. There's a lot of mythologizing about its complication. The problem was, for many, many years, you couldn't get all the games all in one place, and you kind of had to piecemeal it together based on what you had. And 3 was, like, done in a really weird way where, like, yeah, they did do the bundle, like, ahead of time, but I don't think Square, like, emphasized enough, like, hey, by the way, like, 3... we're calling it 3, but also, like, you really do need to check in with, like, that shit we did in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance. Maybe watch these cutscenes from the mobile game if you can't, you don't want to boot up your browser. And, like, I don't remember if they straight up build it as just, like, yeah, it's the sequel you've been waiting for all these years. Like, it's a very weird case where you don't realize you don't have all the pieces. If you have all the pieces, it flows together pretty good. There is still a lot of, like, bullshit in Kingdom Hearts, but it's bullshit. Except I've never done that. Like, I follow the plot of Kingdom Hearts just fine, like, playing them. Well, you... Well, that is, like I said, the multi console stuff has always been the most annoying parts of Kingdom Hearts. It is, I think it was Birth by Sleep was released first, and then 358. The numbers thing is also really a mouthful. Well, Coded was the phone game. What? Was Recoded also on phones? Because I thought that was like Rechain of Memory. Okay. So they released a 2D phone game, Coded, and then they remade it in 3D in the models, but it was still on phones. That is, like, there are some things I don't understand about Square. True. There is, and they have... KH sometimes has some long-ass gaps. Did I finish that mission? It's a new EX, okay. I do kind of hope, judging by how, like, the trailers they're showing for 4 are showing so much Nomura-isms, he can kind of bring more of, like, his own style to the game. Because, like, I think you have said something very key there with that last bit of, like, there are a lot of conflicting styles of Kingdom Hearts, and usually Nomura is the sole director, but there are a lot of stories about whether or not Disney or Square decides to be more hands-on with it or not. And I think that does also kind of spoil the soup sometimes. Like, I think some of the bad decisions in 3, and I think 3 has several issues with it, only one of which is just the, like, we decided to name it Kingdom Hearts 3, but actually it's Kingdom Hearts 7? 8? There's a lot of games, like... Honestly, they should have just called it Kingdom Hearts 8 and let everybody fucking deal with it. Like, that would make more sense, I think, in the overall franchise. The numbers are that's a, like, I don't know if Nomura names them himself. Whoever names these games at Square Enix is a fucking lunatic. 358/2, 2.8, a fragmentary like, who's doing this? Who's doing this? Because, like I said, I think there is a lot of mythologizing as Kingdom Hearts as, like, this, oh, this game, it's so confusing and complicated. And it's like... It's one of those things where, like, is it actually complicated, or is it just... Yeah. It is very dense. There's a lot of shit. Well, yeah, that's what I said. 2.8 or 2.9, the fragmentary passage. Like, that was just a tech demo. Like, I played that. Oh, God. Yeah, no, that's crazy. No. It's Xehanort all the way down. By the way, there's canonically time travel in Kingdom Hearts. It doesn't make anything better or worse. True Organization 13. Like, I don't want to say that Kingdom Hearts is necessarily a strong plot. Like, it's very corny. Like you said, it really is just about light and darkness and horseshit. And Sora doesn't know what the fuck is going on anyway. He's just here to have a good time, and he never does. Like I said, I think we might say it's dense because there is a lot in it. There's a lot of layers. A lot of those layers kind of don't mean anything, but they're still there. So, like, when you look at it, you go, oh man, there's a lot going on in Kingdom Hearts. And a Kingdom Hearts player who has, like, sat through all the games and played them back to back will actually be like, nah, actually, it's not. Some of these layers, you just throw those out. Those are never coming back. Why did they exist in the first place? I don't know, because... Nomura is very picky about continuity, I guess, where, like, no, the Heartless only exist in these exact games, so that means we have to make up some bullshit to be the Heartless in other games. Why? Just because I said something in the first game and I gotta stick to it, I guess. Not as much as I want to ignore Dream Drop distance. Sorry, I didn't. Dream Drop was my least liked game when I played the whole collection. Like, I did not have a good time. You want to talk about like it dragging out? It's like, okay, all right. I think we made a whole game out of half a game right here, but we wanted both Riku and Sora to be playable again. Oh, Mech Ops again. And this is why the trailer generates so much juice. Like I said, I think my only the bug in my bonnet, bee in my bonnet. I think I fucked up that analogy. Like I said, I mostly, and not necessarily because like we have had this discussion before. I understand when we talk it out where you're coming from, Lucky. It's mostly just a debate of like definition. Like I said, a lot of people on the internet do that. Like I said, mythologizing of how complex it is, and it's like. To me, I'm like, I don't think it's that complicated, because at its heart, it's really just simple. Light, good, dark, bad. Every time the villains are like, what if the darkness was okay, actually? Sora goes, nah, don't think so. Oh, light. Oh. Yeah, Riku's the other one who gets a free darkness pass. Yeah. You want that wafer thin mint? Oh, the plot of this game is only wafer thin. You explode and you die. That's the punchline of the joke. I've focused too much on my joke. I might miss the mech up. I gotta get my ass to gear. Honestly, I think that is kind of the right. Like, we all wish there was fewer games. It would be better if there were actually less Kingdom Hearts games. I know that's disappointing to hear, but I'm like, nah. I think like some of these were good concepts, but they really could have just been cutscene compilations. Why don't we just let Nomura make anime movies? That would run it through. All right, okay, and then teleport to front support. I mean, like, there's a lot of really cool gameplay ideas in KH. Yeah, as someone who's beaten Re and refused to do it again when I was replaying all the games before 3, no, it's they fucked some stuff up making it 3D. And they all played slightly differently. Literally Fortune Street. Love that minigame. I honestly, I kind of feel like Birth by Sleep was a little too successful because it was a pretty good game and it was a pretty good concept. We got a little weird with some of the stuff in the lore, but, like, the gameplay was good. Most of the worlds were good. The like, tripart story was a little weird, but it was all in one game, right? You would just play Venta, Aqua, Terra, and you would, like, get it. You'd get all the bits. That was definitely the trailer that was the most like, what the fuck is happening? And then... And we still don't necessarily, like... I think the backstory that's explained in 1 is still technically correct. Where, like, if people don't recall from KH1, the bit where, like, Sora experiences Kairi's memory where Kairi's grandma tells her... By the way, Kairi had a grandma in Hollow Bastion. We're never fucking talking about that again. We're never gonna bring that up. Never gonna bring up Sora's mom again. I bet Nomura hates that he had that line because it adds so much fucking levels. But, like, in that flashback, like, it basically explains that, like, once upon a time, there was light, you know, in the hearts of humans, but people grew jealous. They tried to possess the light. We accidentally ate all the light. Darkness was everywhere. It was really bad. But the light lived on in the hearts of children, so kids are important, you know, childhood innocence, and they were able to, you know, recreate all of reality, basically, through their childish innocence. And then, you know, they imply that the Keyblade is, like, made of that light, and, you know, that's why it can cross over the barriers between worlds. And I think that's all still technically correct. It's just... It is literally the plot of Union Cross. The thing is just we didn't need to know the explanation of that fairy story. Like, that's... I do, like I said, I do think Nomura has an over-explanation problem. Like, people keep asking him to make more Kingdom Hearts games, and he's like, okay, I guess. And it's like, well, what the fuck am I going to make the next one about? I got to think of something. And he thinks of something, and it's like, no, Nomura, you didn't really have to think of something. You didn't need a reason for this game to exist. Like, you can just make video games. It's supposed to be the start of a new, like, era. Like, the idea, allegedly, like, I don't know how true it is anymore, but supposedly the statements after 3 came out, and then it was rumored they were working on a 4, was like, no, okay, all that Xehanort shit, we're done with that. We've tied that up. That's the end of that. Now we've got new shit. Yeah, asterisk, of course. Well, unfortunately, he's a time traveler. I don't know, man. That's wild. That's funny, at least. Listen, if Nomura and the rest of the team could tie it together in a bow, like, all you would need is, like, one big exposition scene where somebody who actually knows what the fuck is going on and is not a bad guy, so we can't trust them, just sits Sora down and explains everything front to back. Like, it's doable. It would be really annoying if it took them, 10 games to do it. But it's doable. Honestly, I do miss kind of the simple days of 1 and 2. Those games were peak. Yeah, it's sad. Oh, that's one of the ones that I'm like, I don't know if that's like, a problem with like Kingdom Hearts 3 as made by Square Enix, or that was like a Disney thing. Because like the Disney worlds in 3 were weird. They like a lot of them were super new. No, Frozen was a bad world. Good movie, bad world. Rapunzel was like okay, but still like very much that. Like yeah, like they had good heart. I the problem was I think that like if Kingdom Hearts was doing it like for reals, they were doing proper Kingdom Hearts shit. Sora should have also joined in Let It Go. But we can't fuck with Let It Go because that's Frozen, you know? And it's like, okay, guys, I think you've misunderstood the assignment. Here's Sora, Donald, and Goofy standing next to Davy Jones. This is how Kingdom Hearts actually works. And then, like, the Pirates world was also weird because everybody was photoreal, but they had the fucking Assassin's Creed Black Flag minigame in it. You actually got to steer the boat. That was fun. Like, it's... Or like the ones that are like technically completely unrelated. Like everybody kind of is annoyed about Atlantica in 1 because the swimming controls were a little jank. It was the PS2. We didn't even know how cameras worked. But like the plot of that world, pretty solid. You're a foreigner from a different ocean. This, you know, triggers Ariel's like, oh, I want to explore, I want to get out there vibe. And, you know, all that stuff, but you're looking for the keyhole. Triton's upset because the Keyblade wielder is a bringer of disaster. That's another thing that Nomura's had to over-explain, as opposed to just, you know, something more metaphorical. I guess that is actually... Sorry, I interrupted myself because I had a revelation. I think that is, like, Kingdom Hearts' problem with writing, is nothing is actually metaphorical. Everything is literal. Light and darkness are real. They are tangible. They do stuff. Every time we mention something, it can't just be like a metaphor for like, you know, oh, the light in the heart of children, that's not passing it on to the generation. No, that's literal. That means we got to make a prequel game about the kids who have light in their heart. Like, but anyway, the whole plot of the Atlantica world is like a prequel, basically. It happens before Little Mermaid 1, and then Little Mermaid 1 actually happens in fucking... Kingdom Hearts 2. Yes, they were like, okay, we won't make you do underwater again. It'll be the rhythm world. Which is like, okay, I'm not like the biggest fan of Little Mermaid's music, but, you know, it was alright. I mean, I will say, to go to bat for a game that technically has basically almost no plot baggage, other than that it is post-KH3, so it's a little bit about that. There's a weird rhythm boss fight in the end of it. But Melody of Memory, super cool, because it's just a rhythm game about Kingdom Hearts music. No, Yoko Shimomura's the GOAT. Like, she's great. No, it really is just the writing. Like, there were some weaknesses in 3's gameplay, but it was okay. It wasn't as cool as 2. It's so funny, right? Like, thinking about it, like, 2 is fucking 3 video games in, which is already very funny, but go with it. I really think the gameplay peaked at 2. Like, that's... I don't think the gameplay has been sicker and tighter since 2. I've heard some good things about KH Remind, like the 3 DLC, but, like, it's still, like, all the stuff in 2 and 2 Final Mix is just really good. I really liked Drives, chat. I really liked Drives. No, all your fucking sick-ass moving abilities, you had the dodge dash, the double jump, the high jump, and the glide in there. And also just, I don't know if we'd ever get back to it, anti-form fucking ruled. It got me killed a lot, but just the idea that sometime when you were in trouble, you would press drive, and you would not drive correctly. You would become, you know, Heartless Sora, and you would have really cool infinite combo strings, but you were fragile as fuck, was like, oh shit, that's rad. Yes. King Mickey says he'll pay for this. Also, like, as much as it was, like, traumatic as fuck, really good Super Boss Sephiroth battle. Which, it starts with the fucking reaction command prompt. If you fuck it up, you are immediately dead. He wasn't cool enough. I mean, I'll say that. Actually, having gone through the arc, I think I also, like, Kingdom Hearts doesn't usually have doesn't have too bad characters. I think some of the villains are just, like, enigmatic as fuck to be enigmatic, and that sucks, and I kind of hate them. Fuck you, Zigbar. The problem is, to talk about Nomura's problems, right? That to flesh that out, that means we're gonna get weird. Yes, no, I think if I understand it correctly, the idea is that the somebodies, I have to say it like that, but the somebodies that, like, Larxene, Mark Lursha, Luxord, like, all the guys who are, like, fairly ambiguous, most of those people, like, those, like, 4 or 5 organization members, the ones who weren't Ansem's apprentices, are actually from Union Cross. They're from the ancient past. And I'm like, we didn't need to do that. That was weird. That's weird. I don't know why we did that. Fucking whatever, man. Like, the... Go ahead. Yeah, we're getting a little too lost in the sauce. We're getting a little too lost in the sauce. Like as much as, like I said, like, it seemed like I was a big standout Kingdom Hearts, like, defender. Honestly, my love for the series was definitely mellowed by 3. Like, I was a little juiced. Like I said, I just think that I think, honestly, Christelle hit it on the head a lot earlier. There's this kind of, like, factionalizing about Kingdom Hearts that's not really needed. Like, because everybody does kind of just, like, consume media secondhand these days, like, a lot of people are bad about touching primary sources, even though you totally can touch most of the primary sources of Kingdom Hearts. You can play, like, 80% of the games. Yeah. They're out there. Like, but people don't do that, and, like, I guess fair, because that's like a lot of games, but it exists. But people instead consume through, like, lore videos and stuff, where a lot of people, like, for, like, content algo reasons will be like, the Kingdom Hearts lore is the most convoluted ever. Watch this video and I explain how. And, like, and then people who play the games, whether... I also think there are some people who play Kingdom Hearts who just, they don't actually get it, but they're doing that meme where they nod and they say, I totally get it, with the arrow pointing, doesn't get it at all. Like, there are some people who play the games and, like, they don't actually understand what's happening, but they either don't care or they want to seem like they get it. I think that's a valid read. I mean, we have one of them's in the call with us right now. Loth was just talking about how much he loved Birth by Sleep, right? Like, as much as I didn't enjoy Dream Drop Distance, Dream Drop is somebody's favorite Kingdom Hearts game. And no offense if you did like it. And just like I said, I blitzed all of them in the 2-3 bundle from 1. I did not finish Rechain of Memories because Rechain of Memories, like I said, it's hard as hell. It's really unbalanced. Reading comprehension, probably yes. I should take that as a positive. That is a thing. Like, people mention that I'm good at like reading and picking up stuff. That is technically true, but I don't know if we would have called Barry's summary a normal analysis video. I'm pretty sure he was doing at least 50% as a goof. Yeah, no, like if we want to run through, like, especially because, as we said, Kingdom Hearts isn't really highbrow writing. Like, it is very simple at its core. It's just there's a lot of stuff in the way. And I also had the advantage, I think, before 3 that, like, I'm pretty sure if I remember, you can remind me if you recall, Lucky. I'm pretty sure that, like, I went in on the bundle, you know, the 2 and 3 or 1 and 2 collection, 2.5, whatever the fuck, and you went, I played most of those games, I probably remember. And, like, so I recently, like, went through all the bits that you could do before 3. Like, I think I was actually, like, in the middle of like, finishing, like, Dream Drop or something, like, when KH3 came out, you know? So, like, I was, like, really in it right up to the day. And I do want to say, that is, for any media, that is a very different experience than if you come into something just, like, kind of sort of remembering it from childhood or from years ago, or being like, oh yeah, I watched all those Marvel Phase 1 movies. I kind of know what's up, to somebody who went like, yeah, I decided to double check all the Marvel movies before I watched the latest one. Like, it's a different feeling. Oh, is Crowcombs muted?
Awful.
That's very goofy. I guess nobody wanted to listen to themselves on the stream. Yeah, I think I had the desktop audio off again.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I just had it muted
and
yeah, no, I had that still muted, and Black has said something a little bit ago, but it was still like an hour into stream. They realized that I was.
No one heard anyone crash out. No one heard me crashing about a KH. All right, fine, be that way.
Well, we heard
Lucky,
it, and that's what matters. It is deserved.
I'm not sure when it happened. Apparently, I muted myself, so I was just yelling along with you, and I guess it wasn't picked up.
Oh, what were you yelling about?
I was just like, man, some of this shit is stupid.
Yeah.
No, but like I said, I'm trying. Like again, I don't like. I'm not like. It's one of the things I'm trying to get across. I'm not saying that Kingdom Hearts is not a series that you can. I'm not trying to say that Kingdom Hearts is not a series that you can play and enjoy for the story. It's just that it is a lot more complicated and not. No, I shouldn't say complicated. It's a lot more dense, and yeah, I don't think I want to say the word complicated because it's not complicated. It's
a lot.
It's just a lot. It's so much.
I think one thing about it being a lot is that, and why there were these factions, is that being a lot makes it very hard to talk to someone who is deep in the knowledge.
Yeah,
They aren't good at communicating.
It's like Pokemon fandoms. It's like, are you like a casual Pokemon player, a mid-tier Pokemon player, or a hardcore Pokemon player? Are you like going to be debating, is one better? Are you talking about how you like this silly little guy, or are you going to be debating about, Optimus stats, breeding techniques? It's like, is that with Kingdom Hearts? And with Kingdom Hearts, because we have so much fucking lore, people can have different tiers of level of understanding, and when they try to talk to each other, it just does not.
Yeah, that I will say for sure. You can absolutely get that kind of like joking about the skill gap. You will get knowledge gaps in Kingdom Hearts, and that's again not great for this series. Like I said, my opinion of Kingdom Hearts mellowed out a decent chunk like when 3 came out, and like I was kind of like I know you Lucky were like, I think it's fair to say, disappointed by 3.
No, like. Again, I feel like I said, it was some of the world design, some of the character beats, and this weird, we're gonna connect every kind of storyline into this thing, but it also kind of feels unsatisfying. Yeah, I feel like we're pulling out MacGuffins out of our ass just so we can make this all work. Like, I don't know. Let me finish this. I don't know if like that is the proper feeling I should have on it, because again, this is my personal experience, and I don't want to say like it is the right one, but it is definitely the one that I felt, pulling out, characters who are supposed to be dead, characters, that's supposed to have vanished long ago, characters like everyone, like basically everyone turned out okay in the end. I'm just all like, but they weren't okay before. Why are they okay now?
No, I think that's a fair opinion.
So it's like, like I said, Lucky, like specifically for Lucky, he has always been a fan of your actions have consequences, and there's some things you can't take back. Kingdom Hearts 3 felt a lot of like, that thing we did before, we're gonna take that back. And
and obviously they built a system whereby they could do that, but I will say that's another thing that is not really well explained. Like, the idea of, like, the true Organization 13, where everybody is Xehanort. 13 Xehanorts. That's from Green Drop. And it's not really explained how the fuck that works in that one, other than that you run into young Xehanort, and he's just like, yeah, fuck you, I can time travel. And it's like, how? Don't worry about it, kid. You'll never time travel. And Sora just goes, oh no, they're trying to Nort me. I'm Sweepy. And then Riku goes, oh shit, I gotta save my man. I gotta help my guy out. They're trying to get him like they got me.
Like, there's also just the fact as well, like, because to add on to what Lucky said about actions having consequences, it's like, yes, congratulations. In gameplay, you did all this. You fought like a bunch of heartless. And in the cutscene, we're gonna have young Xehanort show up and murk everyone. To the point where we have to time travel back to record that in game. Like, huh?
Like, and like that's and I get I kind of like the idea of like, oh yeah, using like time travel and like the replica technology. That's another one that like I think is ambiguous in 3 that I still don't know for a fact. Is the Riku on True Organization 13? Is that just another Riku replica, or did we time travel and get evil Riku from KH1? I don't fucking know. And it doesn't actually matter, because that is kind of the whole point of the Riku replica, but like it doesn't mean I don't still want to know like which one is it. Because, like, I feel like there'd be a lot more sauce to Kingdom Hearts 3 if, like, it actually was, oh, yeah, no, most of these people are dead in the current time. It's just that Xehanort, like, used the pre-existing the stuff we'd already established in like Chain of Memories and 2 to be like, oh yeah, you can make duplicates of people by just making physical, you know, what'd you call it? Indistinguishable copies, and then you use memory bullshit to alter their memory so they think they're the real thing, and they basically are the real thing unless you confront them about how fucked up and not real they are. Like, you know, like Kingdom Hearts has some deep cutting existential bullshit in it. Like Chain of Memories and then dovetailing into 2 is like very wild, with them being like, hey, are you just a collection of your memories? If we fuck up your memories, are you the same dude? What's up, man? But yeah, like they did a lot of that stuff in 3, and like, on the one hand, it can be cool to revisit some bosses and some musical themes. Like I think actually the triple Xehanort fight they did, where they mash up like, you know, 2, 3, and Dream Drop Xehanort's like boss themes, is like, okay, that's cool. Did you decide to do that just so you could do that thing with the music, or what?
I really don't like how in those fights that after you killed one, there was a cutscene pause and then you had to continue fighting.
I also wonder, K-Shrew was like PS4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they were maybe stretching the juice. No solid state. You know?
Entirely possible.
Because, like, it is a wild time to check out, for instance, like, Remake versus Rebirth, because that was a console jump, of, like, you can tell FF7 Remake has loading zones, you know? Zones that are made for loading, to hide loading screens, Uncharted style, and then in Rebirth, none of that. Careful now, you're saying that in Shout. The people in Shout Chat might join in. Oh shit, is it? No, it's not Snow.
Yeah, no, they might. Ooh, miners, let's go. Hold on,
yeah, I
wait,
guess
I know
I'm
a
gonna...
Minecraft YouTuber.
I
Sir.
earlier wanted to make a mining and crafting joke, but I couldn't go anywhere in my brain. Is this the miner point? Is it the other area? No, it's the other side.
Let's do alchemy.
Oh my god.
Aethernet.
I don't know why I get so on my high horse about Kingdom Hearts lore. I really don't.
My assumption is that you've encountered a lot of annoying fans who are not good at articulating things.
Probably. Like, because usually I don't usually get so heated about things. I'm like, yeah, your point's your point. But when it comes to like Kingdom Hearts, I don't know. People like, something just sets me off. I don't know what it is.
Kingdom Hearts is like one of those, I feel like, old school, like, internet argument fandoms. Like, it is a fandom from back in the day that, like, you would get in internet fights about, like, is Kingdom Hearts cool or lame, basically. And in some levels, I do think some fans have not gotten over that discussion.
I think especially also because there was a large gap for 3, there was a lot of in-fandom passionate theory crafting and stuff like that.
There was a lot of fucking...
That is one of the problems with, again, us it taking forever. A lot of passion that wasn't well distributed, I guess, is the word I'm thinking for.
I also want to say, I think that is... Go ahead, Luff.
Remember when they showed the trailer with anti-Aqua and they just went, she's been fucking Norded!
Oh, yeah.
And then that was, like, it wasn't really. She was just having her darkest moment. Which, to be fair, good for her. I wish Aqua all the best. Woman's been through a lot of bullshit, but no, like, I want to, like, I do think, like, part of the reason why I sometimes feel a little defensive of Kingdom Hearts is because a lot of people blame Nomura for, like, everything going bad at, like, Square Enix, like, ever.
No.
Like, that was very popular during the 2000s and 2010s.
Oh, yeah.
Even though, hey, guess what? Most of the good ideas about, like, FF7 classically, Nomura.
Well, no, I'm not blaming Norma. Like I said, Kingdom Hearts has gone through like a lot of hands and a lot of different development. It's like it's hard to make it all come together. You can't just blame one man for all that. I think that's the problem that I think I have with a lot of people. People try to find like a singular point of blame and just like it's all that guy's, it's all that dude's fault. I'm just like, no.
Yeah, and no, it's not. It's not all Nomura's fault. I don't know if it's his decision because like he is, I know, the creative director, and I'm pretty sure like the head writer behind Kingdom Hearts. But I'm also pretty sure he hasn't like handwritten every Kingdom Hearts script because he's very busy, you know. So I don't know like what aspects he has. So I don't know if it like he's not like Hideo Kojima, right? Like when it comes to Hideo Kojima games, like especially with like Death Stranding and stuff, every single one of those trailers, I know that Hideo Kojima like had a personal hand in. So I don't know if Nomura is the same way. If he is responsible for some of these teaser type trailers that and like secret movies, you know, hidden cutscenes, like if those were all his idea for how those are made and shot, yes, that's a stone I want to lob at that guy. Like talking about like the rampant speculation, Kingdom Hearts has been designed since game 1 to have rampant speculation, but I don't know if that was Nomura's idea or like somebody at Square is like, oh, we can do like a marketing thing, like you've got ideas for a sequel game, put all that shit in like a weird cutscene with like weird keywords in it.
Also, I do not want to discount the influence on Disney on, you know, certain story decisions and whatnot.
I think we know for a fact that the reason why the FF cameo characters are like basically non-existent in 3 is Disney. Like, they were not as keen on those aspects when arranging for 3 to get made. And so, like, that's why they're not as prominent, which is another...
So weird.
Yeah, it's another weird one.
It was the game to bridge Disney and Final Fantasy. Like, that was one of the selling points.
Are there any Loprits around me?
Sorry, what did I just see in chat?
Oh, Ark's telling about apparently these pedals make Loporits drunk. Oh my god, no, I see one!
Yes, the alchemy red alert mission is making sobering tonics because the Loporits are getting intoxicated on the pedals.
Oh my god, hang on. Let me take a screenshot of the one I found.
Run a screenshot of what you got. Because I'm out here doing the minor one, so I think me and Lava are just digging up unusual gold sand.
Hang on. Look at this Loporit is just fucking down and out. He's dead.
Oh my god.
To repair the Machina. Yeah, no, he's down for the count.
Oh, and we have Loporits just fucking partying over here. Whatever it is, we should probably stop them. However cute it is. Oh
we
my
have
god.
like one Loporit over here with the fucking road signs and glowy things, but they're normal.
They started partying on one of the vehicles.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, they have. Oh no! The ones with the road signs are just cheering them on like they're glow sticks.
Oh, that's great.
The Loporit we have over here must be made of some sterner stuff then.
That's because he's a heavyweight. He drinks this much.
Maybe also the metals we're mining and stuff down here are like important. Because let's see, it's minor goldsmith armorer, so I assume it's like, yeah, we're making like repair materials to like fix the Machina, which are like short circuiting. Wait, are Loporits secretly robots? Is that their problem?
They might be.
We didn't really ask how Heidelin made them. We just know they work for her. Oh, I need to reinitiate my mission. That's why.
Clearly, they're bioroids, biological robots.
I think I was gonna make a comment, but then I yawned and I lost it. All these tree petals is making me feel like my real life. My sinuses are tickling me.
Actually, let's see. Okay, let's see here. Quest sync. What a turn of events. The Floricane, on a sweep to remove foreign matter from the city, appears to have had a dramatic fit on the Loporrit. Contact with the etheric petals induces a strangely intoxicated state, and we are receiving reports that a group of Loporrits working in the field has undergone particular severe exposure. While Loporrits near the base are protected by the Rainbow Crystal's influence, that leaves our release efforts short-pawed. Contributors unaffected by the Floricane are requested to provide immediate aid to the victims.
Interesting. So some of them are shielded, but some of them are not.
And that immediate aid is sobering tonics.
Yep, incense, sobering tonics, awakening incense. Yeah, all those things are just to, you know, fucking detox the Loporrits. And apparently the petals are also getting inside the machine bit. So
Yeah,
that's why
we have Machina repair plating, precision replacement parts, and repair tonic. Ah, so I see. So the fisher is fish up the incense material.
I was having so much fun looking at the Loporrits, I wasn't actually doing stuff.
It's a red alert.
We got time.
Honestly, I'll say this: no matter what about Kingdom Hearts, it does drive discussion. Like we have been talking about it for like 2 hours,
An
an
hour.
hour and a half. I don't fucking know.
About an hour.
Yeah, probably about an hour. Like, as opposed to like, for instance, another famous trailer. Lucky and I talked about this a little earlier when we were streaming Okami. Like, the P6 teaser is kind of nothing.
It's another burger, baby.
Like that's
Another Elder Scrolls 6.
Well, we actually know that P6 is coming out. I have faith that, you know, Atlas will actually produce a Persona 6.
Okay,
I mean,
that's a fair point.
it's basically the same as the first P5 trailer, which, to be fair, like I think there was more of a doubt if there was going to be a Persona 5 or not. Now, like Atlas is talking about how many copies they've sold, which like really ballooned since the P5 era. So like, yeah, of course they're making a 6. Like that's as I said, I think on Okami. Of course they're making a 6, and yeah, it's going to be green. Yeah, it looks a little more spooky and occult than normal, but guess what? The description on their website is all the same shit. Balance your real life and the supernatural, you know, make friends, daily life stuff. They do say balance being a student. I don't know if the website specifically said high school, so like there's room that you could be in college, but I bet you're going to be in high school again. Like it's just, they're going to be doing the same beats, you know, and you know, they can improve the gameplay for sure, but I expect it's going to be a lot of the same stuff.
I think we can do college. I do think they said, like, you know, the average age of a gamer is only going up, so they might want to explore, you know, being more of an adult.
I
or even just being on
personally,
the cusp of an adult.
I think
I
that would
took
be
work to
better.
Lisa! Fuck!
Oh, whoops! You got real lost. You drinking in too much of the Floricane.
Sorry, but I'm on my way back.
Yeah,
I meant to
You
go
guys
to
are
the.
gonna
I meant to go to the other one.
but yeah, like I would hope they do it because like I think that for gamers and for the general public,
Gamers.
like being in high school, even being like, you know, second year or even a senior, though who knows, that could be it. That could be another way to spice it up. You could be a high school senior, you know, and have to worry about college actually. But like, I think they would have a simpler time with your activities if you were, you know, an adult, but like going to college, university. So you are expected to do good in school and be part of it and stuff. But also like, they didn't need to worry about you dating adults. They didn't need to worry about you sneaking you into bars. You know, which is like a thing that keeps happening in Persona because they're like, we want cool bars and nightclubs, but you're a fucking high school kid, so we just gotta, I don't know, make up some bullshit.
Probably not as alarming for you to be interested in weapons.
Yeah, to be
No,
buying
so
Airsoft.
I think actually, you know, making your characters a bit more adult would actually be pretty neat. But like we were saying before, I have, you know, full faith that Persona 6 is gonna come out, is gonna have interesting systems. We're gonna have, you know, the cool life sim and the cool combat. but they haven't actually explained anything about the fucking story.
Yeah, I have nothing to be excited about yet, right? Like,
Yeah.
Nothing.
I can't even tell if the screenshots I keep seeing of characters are real or fake.
They're probably fake.
They might be fake. Like I said,
I mean, if they're for P4,
like trust nothing.
If it's for P4, they had a decent press run at that. But otherwise, like, yeah, I don't trust anything about P6 because they haven't officially. There's not a lot out there.
Now, in the next year or so, we'll probably start getting, the trailers out and all stuff, and then I'll start getting hype. But honestly, we knew P6 was happening. We knew it was going to be green. We've known that for like the past year, I think.
Honestly, I think people have guessed it's going to be green like since P5 came out.
Yeah. I do love the fucking meme I've seen going around going, why the fuck are you green?
Green mode.
The only reason they debuted at Xbox.
No, they debuted at Xbox because Atlas will take Xbox's money to.
Actually, now that I
trailers
think about it, I think
exclusively.
most Persona announcements have been on like the Xbox showcase recently.
I think they did P3R that way. I don't remember when the original P4R announcement was out there.
Well, that was on the Vita. No, you're
No,
right.
like
the original
yeah,
port.
P4R, not Golden.
I do
Like,
think
good.
no, I do think that was also Xbox.
Yeah, like it.
Also, I think wasn't Metaphor also released on Xbox? The Xbox showcase?
Ooh, actually, you're right. I think that may have been. Like, it's an oddball one. I mean, I will say that I think that an oddball case with like State of Play. I think the State of Play was really solid. It's just funny that they ended up going first, and there were some announcements that hit a little bit later. I haven't actually sat down and watched the Nintendo Direct. It's been pretty interesting because I think the general consensus I've seen from a lot of people online is, banger announcements, terrible event. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
they were just like kind of bouncing from subject to subject.
From what I saw, like there was like I looked at like I didn't watch the Direct, but the Nintendo Direct did something very nice. They actually broke down which trailer was where in it, so I could just look at the list and saw what was coming down. I was like, there may be like 3 things I'm interested in here, but boy, howdy, am I fucking interested in them. Everything else, I'm just kind of meh.
I forget, did they save the fucking... Was it Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen was the Nintendo Direct?
Yes.
Yeah.
That feels weird to me.
Like I said, Capcom kind of did like a Square Enix, and they gave everybody a little something. Like they had, I think, Onimusha demo and Revelations was State of Play.
Yes.
Was Monster Hunter Ascension State of Play, or was that Summer Games Fest? I think that was Games Fest.
Yeah.
Games Fest
did
was
anyone see
Tifa
the-
and 6.
Did anyone see the dumb thing I shared in a games channel?
About Dark Arisen 2? I think so. Sorry, Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen is the way it's formatted.
Yeah, and the fact that me and a bunch of went back to the fucking boss music of Dark Arisen 1 to be like, yeah, we're here! It's happening!
No,
It's like
that's
whenever
another
like there's the
very oddball one.
annual UC and Happy Souls, there's the new comments saying, hey, welcome back, everyone.
Yeah. Did they
God, I need to go
actually?
watch Happy Souls.
Did they actually
Again.
have a new trailer for Duskbloods?
I don't know.
It was a shorter trailer that showed less, and all that was announced was that they're doing a network test in the summer with no date.
Well, I guess that means we will
And no
know
sign-up?
more because they're doing a
Thank
that's
you,
not
Blacklist.
unknown. FromSoft does like betas and network tests, so that's not crazy for them to actually do. But yeah, that's not a
guys-
lot.
Like for certain trailers, like the Fire Emblem trailer, the people who do the overview, it just has so much less energy than when there's voice acting.
I forgot that I have not geared up my miner at all.
Oh, he doesn't have enough
As I'm staring at
juice.
the level I'm saying the level 90 crafting gear.
Gotta
And my
get some
level 80
juice.
accessories. Oh.
Oh yeah, over here at the mining, you can see like some of the fucking machines just fucking broken. Interesting.
Yeah, they're sparking up. That's why we gotta fix them.
We gotta fix these machines.
I was trying to do armorer here, but it's fucking faster to mine.
I'm sure Well, actually, I don't know. Fishing can be kind of variable, but I would assume usually it would be faster to gather than craft, depending on how tough the recipes are.
I assume
could
people
go to-
just have macros set up for it.
I could go to the other point and like level alchemist, but we're getting a lot of credits and stuff here. And that's what we're here for, to farm that currency. Oh man, I don't know why I think it is my allergies. I'm feeling real beat though, and it's not because of Kingdom Hearts, Chad. Like I started this stream feeling a little tired. If anything, the Kingdom Hearts discussion gave me some juice, and now that it's kind of died down, I'm like, man, I'm kind of tired. I might have to call it.
Wanna get mad about something else?
Alert. I mean, feel free. We are. This is truly a walking and talking stream because I'm just mining.
What was it? I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I think I said it yesterday. Because Omega, it was like, we're ending FP. I'm in some degree of pain. Turns out it got way worse.
Oh God.
Yeah, I did mention.
Why
that
did it get
earlier
worse, Law?
when you were not planning on joining us.
It was so. It was started out in the morning like as a dull like kind of throb. Became slightly painful during FP, and then when I went to the shops to get painkillers, it just started hurting to the point I'm on the bus, painfully gripping my thighs because I'm like, it's like wanting to scream.
True stuff.
Oh, that is not good.
I assume
literally
it's because
was,
like your nerves
calling
are pretty densely packed in there.
It was an exposed nerve, yeah. But it was quite literally like a calling up the emergency dental line for pensioners while crying, going, please, can I be seen today? And they're like, we can book you in for 2 weeks from now. So,
And you're like, that shit's
had
not
to-
gonna fly.
yeah, I had to cancel work because of how bad it was. I did end up going to a private clinic though, so that was about $370.
Jesus.
All right,
funny enough,
everybody,
it's the same
let's
people
go
who-
gambling.
Took out my tooth, the other tooth, for free, but they no longer had the thing to do it for free, so shrug.
The first tooth extraction's free.
Well, it was funny because I showed up and the dentist was like, so we're gonna do this. I'm like, no, I know. You told me this the last time. He's like, oh, hey, I do remember you.
Okay, got the orchestrion.
Because they do a thing
Garrett,
like,
Garrett's of Brilliance is the Red Alert theme.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
what
I thought I just
was
got
it? The anesthetic is gonna feel like you have a golf ball in your mouth. I was like, you said tennis ball last time.
We've improved the technique. It's smaller now.
Am I gonna get absolutely nothing good?
That's how scamming would be.
Oh my God.
Oh, so close to the star. Fuck off.
It's gonna be the
Anyway,
fucking
thanks for listening to me yak about that shit.
music note again. All right, cool.
Fam, I got fucking 40 cosmic prisms and 3 materia. What is this shit? Can I throw these materia at that fucking rabbit?
Ah, I already have carrots of brilliance. Is it worth anything on the markety board?
I had a 50-50 shot on the gear coffer, and I rolled the materia instead.
I did actually get the gear material. I'm not the gear material laid earlier, so I got the operator set. So I'm happy about that.
Nice. Hey, he got some
Wrap
wrap
around.
sunglasses.
That's about the only good thing I got.
This is not even fucking worth anything on the market board. Wait a minute. I got an Orchestrion, but I already have it, so it was a scam. People are selling Carrots of Brilliance for less than its default sell value.
Yeah, that reminds me, I'm gonna have to go pick it up because I don't got it yet.
There's a
Maybe I'll
Lalafell
throw it
going
in
around on
mine in
that
the
mount.
company chest.
Take a guess as to what this Lalafell's name is.
It's probably something stupid.
It is. It's Pig's Oinkerton.
Loth, I just lost my last brain cell for that. You're gonna have to reimburse me.
Lucky, I'm in a deficit myself. I don't know if I can.
No
I
wonder you're
just
saying
see
such
this-
stupid shit.
I just see this and just like imagine my brain is full of static. I'm snow crashing right now.
Oh my god. I think I'm gonna like get up. Well, actually, what do I need to do? Do I really need to do? No, I have the entire fucking week to do my alliance and my custom raids. Custom raids? Custom deliveries. Custom raids. What the fuck is a custom?
It might feel like a custom raid.
Yes, let me choose Math Boss, Ultimate Weapon,
I mean, a boss rush mode could be funny.
and a dash of Bosja.
Just a dash, a sprinkle, a spritz.
A
But no, I'm done.
soupçon
I'm done.
of boss just Lucky's done. Yeah, I think at the top of the hour I'm gonna wrap up too.
It's like, fuck. I'm gonna go play Vintage Story and, go mine generational wealth of iron to force feed a mega.
I was gonna play Voice of the Void. I might go play Vintage Story if we are hopping on together.
Well, I don't know if we're hopping on together, but I'm gonna go into the Dead or Alive chat and I'm just gonna go be Angie in there. So I'll see if anyone is here to join me. That's where I'll be.
He's gonna dig angrily. All right, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm keeping the stream up past the top of the hour.
Why am I party lead?
Let me see. Well, it's because Lucky locked out. Locked out? Logged out. Blah, 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 blah. I think good. What the fuck am I doing? What are we doing right now, chat? Sorry, Lucky at our Discord just said I changed channels while still talking. Yeah, it's one of those nights. What the hell am I doing? Let's get out of Auxia for a second. Let me go back to the company house. I'll deposit my Orchestrion.
Okay.
Not even gonna wait for the next Mech Ops chance.
I hope you guys have a lovely day.
Yep.
I will join Lucky in the Vintage Story. Take care.
You two, take care of your face. That's not the right one. This one. Check all those.
Drop off my copy of Carrots of Brilliance in the company chest.
We're starting a collection. doing some shit in the Doan Enclave. I don't really have a lot to get rid of. It's pretty good. There's probably... So yes, chat. You see a lot of people in front lines. I do need to worry a little about front lines because I have not finished my full battle pass, but I'll worry about that at a later date.
I just hit 15 yesterday.
Let's see, I did pretty good. So we're oh, I have earned 19 and not exchanged it. Yeah, so we're at 19. So we're doing pretty all right. Almost got a Maelstrom Framers kit. That will be useful. That's not sarcastic. That'll actually be good. Let's retire to an inn room. No, that should go in the armoire. That Zormor gunblade they gave my retainers gave me looks pretty cool. Someday we'll arrange, as I talked about, we'll start roving fashion gangs and we'll troll dungeons for dungeon gear sets. But today is not that day. Maybe later. Oh. But that's what happens when you got so many video games to play. Fucking Marathon new season. Lucky caught me on it actually playing Star Wars Outlaws and, like, surprising, having a good time. But also, I'm our, we mentioned Vintage Story Chat, I'm our metal worker. And while it's not like I'm the only person who works metals, period, on the server, several people have small workshops for you know, minor stuff. I am the one with the big industrial setup, so, like, I do occasionally need to show up and just, you know, fire up my bloomeries and my smelters and my Hellhammer.
I ain't got shit. I'm 100% potion and potion accessories.
Yeah. Alright, it's a very funny tweet I'm gonna retweet. But yeah, so, like, you know, we got a lot of stuff going on. Which is honestly, okay, I don't really need to be back in video games. I know I joked about, like, because they announced Skitari, that I'm like, June is the month I get back into Dark Tide. No, I think July after the character expansion comes out is when we'll get back into Dark Tide. But this has been Final Fantasy. Sorry to cut it off at 2, but like I said, I have been feeling kind of tired and goopy all day. Little sneezy, not so much runny nose lately, but I think the heat and the allergens are blasting me. It is that kind of season of the year, so we'll call it here. We jammed out. Sorry for about the audio thing, but I think you got the gist of it when we concluded, and you just missed some of the yelling with Kingdom Hearts. So like, it was a whole thing. These streams are very professional. If you want to watch other professional streams, for no reason at all, watch Okami. It definitely won't have any relevance to the fact that I'm planning on... I scripted a new Wanted today. I'm planning on shooting it and posting it tomorrow, early for patrons. So, yeah, definitely don't watch Okami. And maybe do watch Fail Betrayal, because it turns out there are so many Blackwings, we have to do another Blackwings episode. You will not believe how many fucking Blackwings they are. But that's going to be everything on stream. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and stuff. I'm out of here. I'm going to go splash some water on my face, try and de-goop myself a little, and show up at least so I can keep refilling bloomeries. Ciao, everybody.